What's up? What's up? It's your boy Ken, and I'm back to you with another one. So I call this exiting boxing and entering UFC, and the reason is because I'm so fed up with boxing now that I don't even want to give it $1. I don't even want to give it my time no more. I don't even want to even see the fights outside of Deontay Wilder. You got Anthony Joshua. You got Sean Porter. You got Keith Thurman. You got all these fighters. Danny Garcia. All these people. Earl Spence now. You got all these people who's resorting to the sport of boxing being a business. The fans, the one who pay the bills, these boxer bills, are basically being kicked around as if they're nothing, as if our money don't mean anything. The boxers seem to forget that we choose and select who they want to fight because we are the consumers. We are the ones who pay, makes it possible for them to get the money that they're going to generate. You know, it might not be me in general, the one who's giving $3 million, but individuals like myself who are a fan of the sport as a collective whole are the ones who are paying for these fights. And we're not going to pay for a fight that we don't agree with. Now, one or two, we understand tune-ups. We understand when you fight too many good people, you know, that you need a tune-up to kind of just stay busy or whatever, to kind of give your body a rest because you know that person isn't, the next opponent isn't going to be as detrimental, going to be a lot easier, you know, as far as the opponent goes, you know, and the punishment taken to the body. Now, we understand all that, right? But now, when people holler out this A side and he the B side, this person the Z side, look, man, we don't care about that. Don't nobody care about that. The only thing we care about is saying that who is the better fighter and seeing it. When we want the fight, when you hear a whole bunch of buzz about people saying that they want this fight, just like the latest is the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. A lot of people think Terrence Crawford will win, and a lot of people think Errol Spence will win. And so instead of us seeing the fight, we're the one who actually fighting online. Because we're like, oh, well, this person ain't ducking this person. This person ain't ducking this person. But they're all doing the same thing. So you can't sit there and say, unless you bias, that one person's behavior isn't the way that you deem somebody else's behavior. Sean Porter and Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? So since we can't get the fights that we want, I'm going somewhere to where they do get the fights that we want. Where the best fight the best all the time. UFC. I'm going to UFC. I'm going to watch Derek. I like him. You know, I just saw him on the undercard for Khabib versus Conor McGregor. You know, I'm directing my energy and money that way. Because for the fact that the sport of boxing isn't about legendary or being a Hall of Famer boxer. It's just about money, you know, which people blame Floyd for. But I don't blame Floyd because Floyd earned the money and up to the point that he got into. He earned that. He fought the best. He fought all the best people. You know, when they thought somebody was the better boxer or fighter, he fought them. And remember, Floyd was a knockout artist when he was in the light division. So I'm almost done with boxing. I'm like 95% there. I'm not going to condone ducking. I'm not going to condone us not getting the best fights. I'm not going to condone being delayed. I'm not going to condone any of that. So boxing has basically almost lost a fan. Like, I'm that close there, you know, like I say, you know, like 95% or something. So that's all I got for now. It's your boy Ken. Thank you for tuning in. On unless we get the best fights this year. You know what I'm saying? Or at least I'm giving it to about May. And if I don't see the fights that I want to see, man, I'm definitely not supporting the sport of boxing no more. And if we get some BS fights, you know, I'm definitely still not supporting it. You know, I'm not supporting none of that. Just like I'm not supporting the NFL. I'm not. It's not like a dire need for me. I don't have to support the boxing. I don't have to. I do it because, you know, I was a fan of it. But it's getting soft, just like the NBA. These people, they got no heart. They too afraid of losing. They don't believe in themselves. So, you know, I see in UFC, a lot of these people, they fight. I believe also the organization in boxing is bad. The WBO, the WBC, the IBF, you know, all those organizations is bad for the sport. You know, until we have somebody that comes, an organization that forms in unity, you know, for the greater good for the boxing, to where fighters aren't allowed to duck other fighters, it's going to always be like this. If you put somebody in a position to where they are the ones who have the choice, it's going to be duck season. It's going to be duck season. So you don't have the Muhammad Ali's no more. You don't have the Mike Tyson. You don't have the Lennox Lewis. You don't have the Evander Holyfield. You don't have, I ain't gonna even say Riddick Bowe because he was afraid to fight Lennox Lewis. But you don't have the James Tonys, the Roy Jones Jr.'s, the Tarvers. You know what I'm saying? So unless they get back to that, man, I'm damn near done with the sport of boxing. But that's all I got for now, man. It's your boy Ken. Thank you for tuning in. I'm out.